Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome to another video. This time I thought I'd show you a new thing I'm working on, which is a book called The Academic Side Hustle. And I'm making this book in Scrivener. So I thought I'd just give you a bit of a tour of the Scrivener basics and how I get a project started in there. So off we go. Okay, so let's start up Scrivener. And I'm going to open a recent file, which is the book that I've just started. Okay, so here is the Scrivener interface. I've been using Scrivener since about 2012. I only use it really to draft big documents. I often transfer into Word at some later point. The advantage of Scrivener over something like Word is it allows you to write in chunks and not chapters. You can see here I'm clicking down on the left-hand side, and you can see each chunk of my book, to kind of chapters, I suppose, starting to develop. At the moment, they're just in dot points. Over here, we have what's called the metadata pane. So here is a synopsis. So I can sort of write something like, this chapter is setting up the idea of a side hustle. I can also give it some labels if I want. So I can call it a chapter, and I can say that it's still to do. There's various other options along here, and I won't go into them too much, but you can actually do lots of different things like take notes, or cut and paste notes into the side pane and so on. I can look at these chunks in what's called a corkboard view if I want, and then I can see each of these chunks and just their metadata. So I can just keep sort of writing in and see it all as one document if I like. So you can see I haven't actually got very much going in here yet. Or I can just see it as a list, like so. One of the things I really like about Scrivener is the way that you can put things in the research folder. Here's the research folder. Nothing's in here at the moment. You can think of it a bit like a manila folder that you put a whole lot of extra printouts into. So for example, let me show you, I've got a printout of something that I want to include as a resource in the book. So I can grab out of my downloads folder a PDF, click and drag that over and drop it here into the research folder. Then I can click on this fun thing, 25 badass ways to say no, that my friend Jonathan shared with me yesterday. And I might use this as part of my book about creating, when do you say no to an opportunity when you're doing a side hustle? It can be a bit hard. So I can then view both what I'm writing here in this bit here, and I can also view the document that I just imported. So let's have a look at how that works. If I go here to view a layout and split horizontally, and then I click into this pane and I double click here, I can see my document and write okay, very simple. Now when I'm finished writing my book, I can just stitch all these together by going here to the compile section, which is here in file, compile. And I can decide to compile all the chapters or only some of them, and I can put them in all sorts of formats. So it's very helpful. Often what I do is go straight to a Kindle ebook, and I can upload it to the Amazon store and start selling it. So that is a very quick whip around Scrivener. I might do a few more videos on using more advanced parts of Scrivener in the future. So, super quick Scrivener. So much more to say. Drop me a line, let me know. What more would you like to know about Scrivener? Do you want to see more about the metadata or ways that I organise it, or how to use it within maybe a thesis writing project? Drop me a line, leave me a comment. I'd say ring me up, but my phone's not working very well. Hope you have a couple of great weeks, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time.